Namaste. Today we are going to touch base on the progress that I have done with my 10 books to finish for 2022. If you have not seen the original video where I gave an update on what I am going to target in terms of at least 10 books I need to finish, because I have just purchased so many books and it's not a great idea to have so many books and then not have colored in them. Also, I decided that I have way too many books in my house now and I just don't have any more space. So I need to complete some books before I think of purchasing new ones. In this year, I will say yes, I did manage to stick to my decision. I think, purchased maybe one or maybe two books till now in 2022, not many. So managing to do that but it hurts a bit that I'm not able to purchase new books when I look at them, but it's just not practical to have any more books in the house unless I finish some of them. So I would recommend you to go and see the original video so that you know what was my starting point. I will give some numbers in terms of the starting point, but yeah, you can watch it just to understand how I had selected what I selected in terms of completing, or why did I decide that these are the books that I need to complete. Anyways, now of all the 10 books that I was supposed to finish, I have actually finished one book completely, and that is this Quirkle's Animals by Thomas Pavite. And I'm super glad that I did this, and I actually did it within the first quarter. I didn't even have to wait till the half of the year, but it was like I was so I don't know what is the word. It's like I did nothing else but this book for a few days in a row. So that's what actually got me through completion of this book. I don't think I can do that with any other book, simply because I think it was a bit much when I finished that book. It was like crazy. I was just doing Quirkles for a very long time. So yeah, so one book out of the way. Now let's see the progress. These books are in no specific order other than the size. It's just that it was easier to stack them this way. So the smallest on top and the biggest at the bottom. That's the only way that I have stacked them. So these are in no particular order in terms of what is balanced or what is completed. So let's start. One of the first books that I had selected for completion was Dots and Horoscopes by Laura Vogel, and this book is supposed to have a total of 48 pages in it, and out of that I have completed 17 and I do have now 31 pages. I'll just show you a few pages in this so that you see. This is the book, okay, and so I still have 31 pages to do. So will I be able to complete 31 pages? Yes, in 6 months I should be able to. Then the next one is the Harry Potter Spirographics. Again, this is a Thomas Pavite book. It has only 20 pages to start with, and I have managed to finish 8, so I do have 12 balance. So I have hopes that I should be able to finish this book also. These are some of my, this is a big mess. I tried to experiment and I actually spoiled a big nice page actually. But yeah, I did experiment a lot in this book and it is fun. But I just decided to stick to one color moving forward because it's just faster. And I feel sad about that at some point, because just for the purpose of speed in terms of finishing the book, I think I'm giving up on something more creative, like experimenting, like this page where I did with multiple colors, or this I did half of the page is blue and half of the page is green, or here I tried with 4 colors. So I would have preferred to experiment a bit more, but I do have other spirographics, so maybe I'll experiment in those and I will stick to one color so that I finish this book on time. And I like how the images are coming out. This is really good. So yeah, as I said, in this book I have 12 pages to finish. So I will need to do at least 2 pages per month. I don't know, let's see. My from the books that I'm worried I might not be able to finish, this is one of them. And the reason for that is that this book has 50 pages. That's a lot of pages. And I have finished only 12 pages till now. So that means 38 pages are still balanced. It's a color by number and it's not that intricate also, but for some reason, because it's not like I color only in these 10 books, right? I do participate in color alongs and tags and stuff like that, so they might not be from these books, and then I end up doing coloring in books which are not these 10, so that does divert my focus a little bit. So this book I will really need to think of a way of doing more pages because 38 pages are balanced. Another book which I am really worried that I might not be able to finish is this one. And this one I'm more worried not so much because of the quantity but because of the intricacy. So now even in terms of quantity it is a bad situation. This book was supposed to have 45 pages. I've done only 5, so 40 pages are left. The issue with this is that each page takes multiple days. Literally, it's too intricate to finish in one sitting. At least I'm not able to. If you are able to do a George Tofigis book in one sitting, you are brilliant, I will say. It takes me weeks sometimes to finish one book, one page of George Tofigis. So I have done a few pages, but it's really not much, and I seriously doubt if I will be able to finish this book because I still have 40 pages to do. So let's see. The next one is this large print. This is a book which originally has 25 pages of its own, and then there are 5 bonus pages. And I had decided that when I'm going to say that I have completed a book, I'm going to complete it thoroughly, like including the bonus pages. So for me, I will consider this book has 25 original plus 5 bonus, that is 30 pages. And I have finished only 3 pages out of this, so 27 pages are still balanced from this one. Okay, so this is one of the bonus pages, and I think I did a few at the start. That's it, but I have not looked at this book from a very long time, and I think I need to look at it. This should be fairly easy, but I need to focus on this book. Like, I need to do with intent that okay, every month I will do some pages out of this, otherwise it's not going to happen. Because it's easy enough to finish, but it's just that I will need to remember that I need to color in this one. Then the cute dinosaurs. This book had 25 pages to start with. I have finished 5, so 20 pages are still remaining. Again, this is like, it's out of sight, out of mind kind of thing. So I usually tend to forget that I do have this book and it's just lying in my cupboard somewhere. So maybe I need to keep it in my vision sight. It should be visible to me every day, only then I will remember, otherwise it might be, sorry about that noise. Yeah, so let's hope that I'm able to finish this book. So as I said, 20 pages are still balanced from this one. Then magical artifacts, also one of the books I had selected thinking it would be very easy to finish. This also has 25 pages. I have finished 11 pages out of this, and 14 are still balanced. So yeah. Then this one, colorful pattern, color by numbers. This book is originally supposed to have 25 pages and I have done only 3. The issue with this book is actually that though it's color by numbers, see how intricate it is, right? So it's not something which I can do on a daily basis. The patterns are not very open or sparse. They are quite congested and very small spaces to color. So I need to concentrate on it. So that is the reason why it's not really getting my attention that much. And I have done only 3 pages till now, and 22 pages really remain to be done. So I have finished these 3 pages basically. It's a good book. It's fun to color, but still. And the last one is this one. Originally, this book was supposed to have 30 pages, and I have actually finished a lot, 22 pages, and 8 pages are balanced. But the thing is that these 22 pages have been completed over years. So in this year itself, I don't know how many, maybe a couple of them I have finished. So like, recently I did this one, for example. This is a very recent completion, or this one was a recent one, but most of them I have finished. This is a very old completion, so these ones I have done 2 years ago or something like that. So but yes, I selected this book specifically for that reason, is that I have already completed in the past years quite a few pages, so I should be able to finish this one. And as I said, only 8 pages are remaining, so I really hope that I'm able to finish this one. Okay, so this was the update on all my 10 books. So when I started, some of these books did have pages already colored in. Some of them had many pages colored in, some of them had 1 or 2 pages colored in. Out of all these 10 books, I was supposed to finish 289 pages in 12 months. Today, I still need to finish 212 pages. Sorry. So 212 in 6 months is still a big number. I will need to do at least 35 pages per month. And there are months when I do 35 pages, but they are not from these books. That is the problem. So I really need to make sure that I keep these books where I can see them, so that I remember that I need to color in them. And that's the only way I will be able to achieve my goal. What if I don't achieve my goal? Not a big deal. It's not like somebody's going to shoot me. But I would not like to fail. I was the one who had voluntarily selected these books. And there's a reason why I want to finish these books, is so that I can make space for new books to come in. So I should be motivated enough to work on this. And let's hope that I'm able to do it. So thanks for having stopped by. If you have not yet subscribed, then please do so. And do check out the original video of this 10 books to finish, and also the completed pages flip through of Quirkles, the book which I completed, and I have done a flip through of the completed pages for this one. So that video is also available. I'll put them in the description box below, or in the notification on the top of the video, so you should be able to see them there. And have a nice day. Thanks for having stopped by. Bye.